Hey, it's Bryce again with UT Kilts, and today we're going to be taking a look at the different belts that we carry here at UT Kilts. This includes the Grip 6 utility belt and the traditional leather belt that's available in brown and black, as well as the buckles that go with it. I've had a lot of questions about the belts and what the difference is and when you would want to wear one or versus the other. So I want to take a minute as well and explain how to use the Grip 6 as well as when I use it versus the traditional kilt belt. All right, so we've got our Grip 6 belt and buckle here. I want to show you how to do it. So I'm going to turn this, so it's basically how you'd be seeing it if you were looking down while putting it on your kilt or whatever else you might be wearing it with. Okay, so this is how it's going to end up. So let me show you how it works. So you've ran the belt through this part, and you can see this thicker end, that's where the belt stops. What's tricky about this is when you do it, you run it through the top, and then it goes underneath like this. And it'll pull and you get it to the point that you need, and then you tighten it. So in order to tighten it, you basically just adjust the angle of the buckle like this, and then it will pull through, and then you can just leave it on just like that. And that is how you put on the Grip 6 belt. Let me show you some of the other things that I like about it. Okay, so this is some of the other things I like about this are the different buckles that are available for it. And you can see I kept the same belt and I added on a red buckle to this exact same belt, so I don't have to buy. I usually just use black, though I do have the gray one. And so I can change the buckle really easily and I don't have to buy a brand new belt. So we have all these different colors to kind of switch things up. One of the awesome things I like about this. Okay, so here we have the traditional leather belt, and I wanted to hold those up to each other side by side. There we go. So you can kind of see the difference. You can see the utility style belt the buckle is quite a bit smaller, and the belt itself as well, if you can compare the two there. If we take a look, you can see that it is obviously smaller as well. It's 1.5 inches versus about 2 1/4. Between 2 and 2 1/4 on the leather belt. So it is a difference there, and I know a lot of people like this wider look, and as I'll explain later, sometimes those kind of get in the way. But this one basically uses Velcro, and we have another video on this. You can see that right back here. This Velcro here, you put that buckle on and all it has is a clip, and these work well and they look really nice depending on what you're doing. But for daily activities, I'm working in the office, I found the Grip 6 to be a little bit better to use in my situation. All right, so I prefer to use the Grip 6 utility belts when I'm doing my typical normal day activities, especially when I'm in the office, as I spend a lot of time sitting down, and the traditional belts and buckles that I have are just too big. They make it too uncomfortable for me to sit down for most of the day. Now, I know a lot of people that prefer the wider traditional belts and they like that look. But when it comes to working and doing things in my office, I need something that's functional, and sometimes those leather belts just aren't as functional as the Grip 6. If you've never tried one, I would highly recommend giving it a try. They're the same price as the leather belts and buckles. If you add them to your cart, you'll see the discount that you get. And I promise you'll really like how nice they are and how easy they are and fit around your waist. So those are our two belts that we carry. Like I mentioned with the Grip 6, it comes in gray and black with other colors in the belt soon to come. And you also have all these different buckles that you can choose from. The leather belt comes in black and brown, along with the different buckles that I have that have several different finishes, including chrome, antiqued black, and antiqued brass that do match a lot of the hardware on our kilts. So depending on what you're looking for and what works for you, you can choose either belt. But like I said about the Grip 6 is if you add it to your cart, it will go down in price and will be about the same price as ordering one of these. Thanks for taking the time to watch us, and if you have any questions, let us know.